Hey, welcome back to another software developer profile review. My name's David. I am a software developer with over 20 years of experience. I have also managed international recruitment teams. I want to show you what recruiters see when they look at your profile, good or bad. The reasons why you might be being offered job interviews and the reasons why you might be getting rejected over and over. Sometimes these reviews can be a little harsh. I don't mean them to be. I just want to give you the feedback that sometimes the recruiters won't give you or don't have time to give you. So if you would like a profile review, please head over to crushing.digital and click on this button here for a profile review. And there is a little bit of a queue. I'll get to you as soon as possible. And also, obviously there's books and courses and all that kind of stuff. There's also a free careers Q&A session every Friday at 3 p.m. UK time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US. Come along, ask me anything about careers in tech. I hope to see you there. So let's get on with it. Today we're looking at Himanshu, who said front-end engineer, Angular and Node, which is interesting. I don't get that many Angular developers, which is sad. I like Angular. Anyway, so looking at the headline, I think this one's going to be interesting. It looks like a bunch of skills. So let's go through it in as we normally do, top to bottom. I always start off with this banner image. I guess it does something for you, saying you work for PwC. I think it does more for PwC, if I'm honest, but I hope it benefits you. I would rather see some details which you could just put over the top, like logos and things like that, say this is why you should be finding me. A visual indication that I'm in the right place. You know, I'm looking for an Angular and Node developer, and immediate visual confirmation that you are that. So I would do more with the banner image. Good profile picture. Then I get down to the headline. Senior lead front-end engineer. Great. Angular. Awesome. React. So this always makes me go, do you want to do Angular or do you want to do React? Now you said Angular on the thing, so I'm assuming you want to do Angular. But as always, I want to be clear to, this is what a recruiter's thinking. If I jump on this call and interview you and you go, I don't want to use Angular anymore, I'm all about React now, then I'm going to cry inside. And I need to get you off the call as fast as possible. So I get nervous. Now I'm going to look through the profile and try to see if I can get an idea for which one you want to use. But I'm going to have to be quick about it. So I'll be nervous about it in that respect. Just because I'm a nice person, I'm going to do it from both aspects. If I find out you want to do React, I'll be like, okay, is Angular clouding the judgment? So I'll go through both, but that's what I'm currently nervous about. The rest of the skills, Azure Cloud Computing, awesome. Docker, yeah, TensorFlow, TypeScript, kind of assumed from the Angular, HTML5, CSS3, Node, and then the testing stuff. Cool. Okay, I love it. I'm just nervous about the Angular versus React, which developers, including myself, would normally think I'm showing I can do both. That's adding a string to the bow. It's not always how a recruiter thinks. It depends on what they're doing. Like I say, they could be nervous. So I'm going to open up your GitHub and your portfolio. I'm assuming that's the same portfolio. Okay, maybe different. Awesome. 2 portfolios. Anyway. Let's have a look at all your activity. We'll probably look at that first. Let's get down to the about section. Classic one where I look at this and go, okay, about. Dear reader. There was no need for dear reader, was there? I am Himanshu Sharma. Yep, we got that from the top. Passionate senior front engineer with 6 years of experience. So I care about the 6 years of rich experience in doing rapid development of web and mobile applications. Good understanding of the software development lifecycle, having experience. Now I'm going to guess, if I click see more here, I'm going to see a ton of value, right? Because I'm guessing you've got lots of experience with the 6 years. So, let's see. This is what I want as the recruiter. This is what I'm looking for, but you made me work to get it. So, there's bits I'd skip. I'd put this paragraph below all this, and I'd hit me with this because this is your value. So when you say strongly front end, Angular, so it definitely feels like Angular now and Ionic. So I'm less worried about React, Node, and Express in the back end. Strong database skills, good experience with REST API, strong things, blah 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 blah. Agile practices. One thing I would say about this, because this comes up for people doing it on their resumes as well, where they rate their skills like good, bad, strong, not strong, etc. What else do people do? They give them a number out of 10, all that sort of stuff. I am not a fan, because as a recruiter reviewing a profile, I'm wearing my negative hat. I'm trying to find a reason to reject you, because I don't want to interview 1,000 people. I want to get down to a manageable number. So what I think recruiters do, what I do, and what I hear them saying to me is, you're telling me you're bad at these things. That's what I think about this. So you're bad at HTML5, CSS3, Bootstrap, bad at Azure DevOps, bad at AWS code commit and CI/CD pipelines. So you're bad at unit testing. You're telling me you're weak at these. I don't think that's what you mean, but you didn't say you were strong or good at them. So that's where we're leading to. So top skills, Angular. So we're definitely getting closer on the Angular side of things. That's making me feel good about that. I'm currently working on Angular 13. So Angular. I also work on reusable component directive along with third-party component visualization charts. Okay, you kind of got the luxury of relaxing on your experience here, but don't do too badly. I wish there were more bullet points about what you've been building, what was the business benefit, that sort of thing. Angular, Express, unit testing. So I'm amazed you're saying this is where I think you don't mean you're weak at these things, because these are what you're currently using, it seems here. The previous Associate 2, I love these titles from big companies. Yeah. I hope it means good things for you. Doesn't mean anything to me. So worked in a team of 5, front end and back end, Angular, Ionic. So with testing, you've clearly got solid skills, solid experience, all in Angular. It's making me like it. Get down to the one before that, Amazon, Angular, boom, Angular. Love it. Absolutely fabulous experience. If I was after an Angular developer, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. You seem like a really strong developer. I love that focus of it. So we're nitpicking on all the other things we're trying to fix anyway. What else have we got to go on? So we're going to look at the activity. What do you talk about all day? I'm Meta certified. Awesome. What does that mean? Bear in mind, a lot of the recruiters will not be technical, and so this is React Basics, Advanced React. So I think you need to do more of that. But then again, I'm starting to think, do you want to do React instead? Is that what you're trying to do now, or I don't know? But I'd still be giving you an interview, because all of your experience is very focused. So that can only assist you, but just be careful on it. Human-centered design. This is where I think lots of these certificates and things, there's more to it. You should be unpacking these. Mastering coding interviews. Okay. There's not a lot here. So everything's React focused, which is interesting considering everything else has been Angular focused. Be wary of that. So again, you've got that luxury that you've got so much experience that it gets you past certain things. So let's go and look at what you say on GitHub. Front-end tech stack learner. You were a senior a minute ago. Now you're a learner. Now you're making me doubt things. Did I add up the years wrong? Should I go back and check that? All that sort of stuff. I'm currently learning React Advanced. So you're learning React. I'm not sure whether that's where you want to go. Makes me nervous a little bit. Ask me about Angular. So you've definitely got the skills in Angular. That gets you over the line. let's look at, so just the popular repos. Don't know what that is because you don't give me enough information. BCG, CSS stuff, a chat application in Node. I'm looking for the front end. Weather app in Node. My portfolio just says this is my portfolio, JavaScript. The recruiter's none the wiser. So you've got a lot of repos. Let's have a look. It's your capstone project, Meta certified, doing what? Don't know, because I'm a recruiter. I could go and look at the package JSON, but I want to show you what a recruiter will do, which is not much. Not because they're bad people, just because they haven't got time. So config files. This is React. I'm looking for Angular. Show me Angular. Is that? I don't know. Is that? I don't know. Don't know. Some TypeScript. So there's definitely JavaScript focused. I think you would get over the line at this stage because of the experience you've got. But I certainly think your GitHub lets you down in terms of the focus. It muddies the water a little bit. And I think you should be tidying it up. It's good to have an interest in like the wider thing, in JavaScript, TypeScript anyway. But I'd like to know, I'd like to feel confident about where you want to progress. So if I look at these portfolios, I know you had 2 of them. Hello, a front-end developer, doing what? Think about that mantra that we just talked about hitting me in the face with this is what I do, this is why you want to find my profile. It gets lost here. Let's introduce myself. Into coding, full stack. I still don't know what you do. Senior, so we're back to senior. Angular and React. So it's the same thing. I'd clean that up. Tell me. I think that's reactive, isn't it? Don't expect recruiters to know what most of the logos are, but there's no React here. So again, I'm back to thinking you do want to do React. Do you want to do Angular? So okay. I still feel like you could do more. I don't know what these things are. Just graphic design stuff by the looks of it. So I think you could unpack all these and turn these into lots more evidence for your LinkedIn profile. This could really bolster it up. You can clearly do the job. You're just not selling it to me. If I get to this one, you're a front-end engineer. Great. Cool. JavaScript, Angular. This is a bit more focused, concise, passionate, senior front-end with 5 years of experience. I do a little bit of work and make all these years marry up so that they all tell the same story. This is what I don't like. So you're telling me you're not great at Angular, you're not great at MongoDB, Azure. I would eliminate this, or just don't give yourself a percentage. I just think it tells the wrong story. Your experience, I think these need to be unpacked and showcased a lot better. And these, you're making it more difficult for me to actually learn what you do on here. So I think, and I always say that LinkedIn is probably the most important side of it because that's where recruiters will start. I'd clear up this React. I'm not saying you can't say you do React, but I'd be making it apparent probably in this about section about what sort of work you're looking for. Are you open to Angular and React? And if you are, it's making it clear that you're not like switched off from Angular and moving over to React. That's what they're going to be fearful about. I think your Angular experience sells itself. If anything, it muddies the water a little bit with the React. I think your GitHub lets you down. That should have just sealed the deal. I think if you fixed the issues with all the repo descriptions here, pinned the best repositories and made it clear what you can do, I think everyone could overlook all the rest of the things. You can clearly do the job. You've clearly got the experience. I just think you should have driven it home. You should have sealed the deal with GitHub. Hope that makes sense. It's been a really interesting profile, actually. I would be excited if I'd stumbled across your profile and I was looking for an Angular developer. I would be thinking, yeah, this person's got loads of experience with Angular, and they're also interested in and around tech. They're learning React now and doing things with that. They just like that JavaScript ecosystem. I feel pretty confident in your skills. Let me know if you've got any questions. And thank you for watching. I hope it's been valuable to you, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.